Nothing, ever nothing in this world that can stop Biafra. There is nothing, nothing in this world that can stop Biafra. There is nothing in this world that can stop Biafra. There is nothing in this world, nothing ever that can stop Biafra. Yes, I'm once again back again today, yes, to cheer up my brothers and my sisters all over the world. But before I start, I wish to say thank you, Ipob all over the world. Thank you, all Biafrans all over the world. Thank you, all eminent Biafran allies and supporters all over the world. It is once another moment to be here to share with you the present development in the presidency and in Asarok. It is not a funny thing for us to know this, because we shouldn't be surprised, because our leader have said it already that it will be like that and it will be like that. Nothing will prevent it, nothing will stop it, because we are moving forward. Yes, nothing will stop Biafra. Nothing will stop Biafra. Thank you so much. Thank you all my eminent Biafrans all over the world. I wish never to finish thanking you all. All the focused, strong agitators, liberation fighters, all the people who have stood up strongly to make sure that our voice will be heard in the world. You earn my respect. You earn my dignity. You earn everything that I have today, because you are one of those champions. I wish especially to thank our leader, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, our eminent leader, our able leader, our indefatigable leader of the Biafra land. I am very, very much pleased and so delighted, so grateful to thank you for your great work, your great job, and your focusedness, determination, and zealousness to restore the sovereign state of Biafra. And we all love you. We all love you. We all love you immensely. We all show our sacrifices, and we show our sacrifices the more. In commitment to the restoration of Biafra, we all work together with you, hold hands together with you, stand with you, and we fight with you. Well, the topic today is that the cabal have terminated the contract of JUBRIL, whatever they call him. JUBRIL, the cabals have terminated the contract of JUBRIL. And if JUBRIL is not careful, the desperate cabals will also kill him to seal up the secret of what they have done, because the time they have used him is over. It is over. The period they have wanted to use him is over, but they are pushing him to remain there, but they are seeing that the fire is too much. The fire is coming from everywhere. All the predictions that our leader have made today, you can watch one after the other. All of them are coming and happening immensely. He will not show his thumbprint in the public. It's happening. Remove your cap. It's happening. Stay beside Saraki. It's happening. None of these things. Look, we are crippling him. We are crippling him. Biafrans, we need to be focused. We need to be what? Focused. We are tying him, and we will tie him and send him to the abyss. He has decided not to campaign. The APC government and the cabal have decided not to bring him across contact to people, contact to the public, except the same people who knows and who plotted this evil. Within the space and within the range of those people who planned this evil, this is what they are doing. They are keeping him so close to these people, and they are trying to hide him from the public scene. And this is exposing them the more every day. Now, my main topic today is this, because I wish to thank all my Biafrans first before I start discussing this topic. Because 2018 is over. It's almost over. And we are heading to 2019. This message I have for you people from me here. I am sending you this message across to you, all my brethren. Keep focused. Be determined. We are moving forward. We are successfully moving forward. We are earning the support we need in the global scene. We are earning the support we need on the ground. We are earning the support that we require from the international community gradually as the momentum will be growing. Time after time, you know that these people are the same people who created this fraud. They will not come out very fast or openly or publicly immediately to tell you that they are the ones who are behind this, because they are the ones who are behind this. We know there are conspiracies and high-grade conspiracies against our land because of petroleum, because of the resources in our land. Now, I want all of you, all Biafrans, to become more determined. From 1st of January 2019, from now upwards, we must have to be more focused than ever. So, because I think that what we have done is immensely great. It's so great and huge. The sensitization is huge. Who on earth have not heard that Nigeria is struggling to get their neck off from the Biafran issue? Who on earth have not heard it today? It is because of our leader. That goes to him, and no other person will take that honor. That honor goes to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the able leader of Biafran land. Share this video. This video is very special. Share this video. It's very special. Invite your friends. As you are watching, invite your friends. Share this video. I want to discuss some couple of issues and some analysis of 2018 and all that conspired in 2018. And I'm in high spirit. As you can see, I'm so much happy and much more pleased to tell you and to send this message to you that we all are bound to become more focused than ever. We need to be focused, and that I am thanking every one of you, everybody who have worked so hard in 2018 to get to this point. I am saying you earn my respect. You earn my dignity. You earn my honor. You earn everything that motivates me to stand up every day to agitate for this cause, to tweet over this cause, to go to Facebook over this cause, to stand to speak to my people, to be courageous, not to be discouraged by all the distractions that are going through the propagandas, the millions and billions they pay to most miscreants to distort the reputation of this struggle and what we are doing. All these things didn't work against us. We are still defeating them. Is there any way they have defeated us? Tell me. So that is why I am here today, to remind everybody that we must have to work so hard. We must have to remain focused. We must have to remain determined, because we are going ahead. 2019 is going to be a shocking year for Biafrans. It's going to be what? A shocking year for Biafrans. It's going to be what? A shocking year for Biafrans. Lift up your hope. Lift up your belief. Lift up your courage. Lift up your aspirations. Lift up your determination. Lift up what you have in yourself and use it for the restoration of Biafra. Fight for the restoration of your motherland, your fatherland. This is where we come from. This is where our pride lies on. This is where our generation will bestow and live and multiply and yield to generation. This is who we are. We are getting there. Remain focused. Don't be distracted. Be much more focused and do not let anyone distract you, because we are the children of Chukwokika Abiyama. There is nothing on earth that will stop us from dreaming. There is nothing on earth that will stop us from aspiring. There is nothing on earth that will stop the restoration of Biafra, because Biafra is here with me and to you, to every of the Biafrans all over the world. We are going to restore Biafra, because Biafra is more close than ever you have ever sensitized before, that you have ever sensed it before. I thank you all and I say may Chukwokika Abiyama bless you. Yes, once again I am here and I wish to thank Uche Mefo specially. Why I wish to thank Uche Mefo specially and more so specially and so dear is because after the Operation Python dance, during the period of our agitation and our leader moving from city to city in Biafra land, educating our people and sensitizing our people over the need and the cost for us to stand together as one people, to hold our hands together, to dream together, to aspire together. All these moments of coming together to do this cause together, they finally went back to plan to kill him. You know, when they tried to kill him, they failed to kill him. They failed to do what their slave lords have instructed them to do. So, after all this period, we went forward and become so determined. Uche Mefo held the struggle during the period of our leader's absence. That was a very wonderful step by Uche Mefo. I thank Uche Mefo so dearly, so dearly, so dearly. Uche Mefo, you are an awesome man. You are a trusted man, trusted, tested, and approved. You are so unique. And I wish to thank you so specially for your work, for your determination, for your dedications, and for all the zeal that you have given to our people, for us to stand on the same cause that we all dream together. Yes, I thank you as well. My next issue goes to the issue of Aminu JUBRIL. Aminu JUBRIL, you are now urged not to sign the signature that is being bestowed on you a couple of years, 2 years ago. You 2 years ago, precisely getting to 2 years ago now. Now you are getting to 2 years, yeah. Now you are now terminated not to sign the signature of late Muhammad Buhari, because they know and they found out that we complained. Our leader said it. Even he cannot sign the signature of late Muhammad Buhari. The world is looking at you people as a mockery. The world is looking at Nigeria as a mockery. The world is looking at these tyrannies as a mockery. Look at what is happening in Zamfara state. Look at what is happening today, yesterday, and yesterday night in Zamfara state. People are being killed. People are being slaughtered. People are being devastated. People are being massacred. Like what? Like plantain. Like what? Like banana. Like they are cutting banana and they are cutting forest. That is how they are massacring people in Zamfara state. And you tell me that you are not a failed state, that Nigeria is not a failed state. Look at, the cabals have instructed JUBRIL not to sign signature any longer. This signature is the issue that is very sensitive, that I want Nigerians to understand something here. I want to ask Nigerians, who is the first citizen of a country, for every nation that is a nation, not the kind of Nigeria, because Nigeria is not a nation. Nigeria is a mere geographical expression. The river that runs from Futanjalo to River Niger, that river that runs there is the name they give to Nigeria. That is who you are. You are a river that runs from oh my God, it is so shameful. So what I'm trying to say here is that the cabals who desperately wanted to die in power, who desperately wanted to retain position, who desperately wanted to be the people that will determine every affairs of Nigeria, both physical and secret. Now you are running. Why are you running? Sit, come and stay. Don't run. Don't ask JUBRIL not to sign any signature any longer. You know, do you know the kind of lie they are lying? I want to tell you people something here, okay? If you are watching this video, or whatever you are watching this video, or if you will watch this video, I asked this question earlier here. Now I said, who is the first citizen of a country? The first citizen of a country is the president of that country. And when the first citizen of that president of a country is asked not to sign signature again, and I will tell you people how they presented it and how forcefully they presented it, how corny, how cynical they presented that issue in their newspaper. I will explain that. I will come to that one, okay? The cabals secretly have instructed JUBRIL not to sign any signature and have ordered all the files that have presented to him sent back to the National Assembly. All the files sent what? Back to National Assembly and to the Senate, and have informed them, the Senate, through lies of the reasons why those papers was returned back. Because they knew they were about to expose themselves ruthlessly. So what they did was, they said, look at what they did here. They came up to say that we knew that JUBRIL, Muhammad Buhari, JUBRIL, was a man he is a man who have signed more signature, more than every other president in this country, have signed many projects, more than every other president in this country. But that we are suspending further signatures, further signing till January, when they have 1 month. In January now, they will tell you we are suspending every other project till election. Watch my word, okay? Watch my word. We are suspending everything till election. The same way they told us that Rat was in Asarok. Now they are planning for him to run away, so that the International Criminal Court will not get him responsible, so that the world will not arrest him. Let me tell you people something. Many people do not understand the international constitution. The international constitution that guides every country is this. Once a president is in position as the president, he is not to be arrested till he comes down from the position. Because there is an immunity that protects that person. Either he is a clone man or an impostor. Okay, this is what all of us should understand. Because many people are saying, why should the whole world keep silent? Why should all these things be happening and everybody will keep silent? I want to ask people something here, okay? I want to ask people something. Why should he be arrested now that the people who plotted the same thing have come to Nigeria and asked him not to run for the second time? He refused to. Why did Macron came to Nigeria? Why did Theresa May came to Nigeria? Why did Mikel came to Nigeria? They came to plot another Fulani man into position, another mandate, which is Atiku. Can't you people use your brain? They came, they asked this JUBRIL not to run. They asked him not to run. Not to run again for the second time, because they knew that the world have known and the world will know more, that this will expose them. Because what they did after the war is that they shared Nigeria. British takes the oil part of the eastern region, which is our own region. The French and the Germans take the northern region and the western region and the west part of Yoruba land. Now they share it. And the French also should take southern Cameroon. All of them, that's how they shared Africa, even in Berlin Conference. So now, they asked Muhammad Buhari not to run, and he refused that he must run. Now they have turned their back on him. Now, they have turned their back on him, and our leader is time and after time revealing and sensitizing the world, telling the world, look at what is happening, and the world is listening to him. After he released the official pictures of Muhammad Buhari in White House in Washington, and released when he went for a summit in UK, released also his picture, official picture. Now these pictures are not pictures that was edited. These pictures were not pictures that was posted by any media, by the Gota media, Nigerian Gota media, the Yoruba Gota media. Now, what do? Now, this thing have become obvious and have become very plain. And if White House want to doubt the claims of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, let them go to their cameras in the White House and bring down the picture of JUBRIL. Bring the picture of JUBRIL in White House. Check all your cameras when he visited White House. Let them check all the cameras, all the points that JUBRIL went, all the areas that he went, all the things that he touched, his thumbprint. In 2016, in United Nations Summit in New York, the late Muhammad Buhari attended United Nations Summit. Let them go there and check all the papers he signed, all the diplomatic compliance papers he signed. Check his thumbprint and check JUBRIL on in 2017, which he went. And tell me if you will prove our leader right or wrong. I am putting it to the White House, to the Washington DC. I am putting it to the Kremlin. I'm putting it to the Scotland Yard. I'm putting it to all the world leaders who wants to prove the truth, who wants to know the truth, if this man is an impostor or not, because we cannot participate in election in Biafran land because an impostor is on the ballot. An impostor is where? On the ballot. And you have to know, when a foreigner presides over the affair of the citizens of the fraudulent state, you can imagine what we are experiencing today in Zamfara State with what is happening presently now. Go and see what is happening in Zamfara State. The world should investigate. So what I'm trying to say in essence is this. After our leader reviewed those details and reviewed those informations which were the official pictures, which were not presented by Punch News, which were not presented by Channel TV, Gota Television, Authority of the Zoological Republic of the Gota Media. If those pictures were not presented by them, if the picture that was presented as JUBRIL and late Muhammad Buhari were not presented by Premium Times, were not presented by The Sun, were not presented by Legit, were not presented by Nonsense, all this garbage and Gota media in Nigeria, now you will get the truth. And that is why the world is seeing the truth. I suspect and I hope and I know that the world have called the presidency not to allow or permit that impostor not to sign further documentation anymore, because their secrets have been exposed. They are all planning this thing. They are the people planning all these things. Okay? We don't trust them. If they cannot speak out first to condemn it, they have stopped him from attending presidential high-powered presidential summits and conferences, foreign summits, They have prevented him from doing that. They have ordered him not to be seen within their premises, within their environment, within where they are. Okay, good. This is a good step. But this is not enough as I'm saying this. There must be something that must be done. I'm not saying that he should be arrested immediately when he's in the position. Because you know that under the constitution of the international law and under the constitution of the presidencies all over the world, the treaty that binds and protects presidents is that after they come down from position, you can arrest them 24 hours after they come down from position. That is why the zoo have understood this, that there is no way for them again. The cabals have understood this. There is no way for them again. They cannot play this game out. This game cannot work. Sarah Reporter, Gota Media, Sarah Reporter. This Sarah Reporter is one of those Gota Media that have been publishing nonsense, being paid by federal government to just come and do nonsense. They say they are running for presidency. Oshowore or what is running for presidency. Oshowore cannot sue Nigerian government to court, cannot sue the constitution, the committee that organized he said he is looking for the right of the people, and he's not fighting for the right of the people in a proper way. He should sue them to court for omitting his names as one of the presidential candidates that shouldn't debate. They prevented him from debating. Why should he keep silent? And he tells me he is running for presidency. You shouldn't keep silent. You should let Nigeria know that yes, you want to make your voice be heard. But he kept silent. That shows you that he is not serious. I don't take such people serious. I don't take such people serious. So let us proceed. We must continue. So what you see here is this. JUBRIL, from stopping JUBRIL from signing signatures, this shows that JUBRIL have been exposed completely, and they don't want to move into further mistakes. They want to manage the mistakes they have done already. And that is why the cabals terminated his contract since before, because if you cannot sign a signature again, the APC doesn't have a presidential candidate. They have planned this thing already. I told you that is why Macron, that is why Merkel, that is why you see Theresa May, they all came to Nigeria. At once, sequentially, simultaneously, they came and left. Why? To negotiate the power. To negotiate what? To negotiate the power. And what did they negotiate out? They negotiated with the same APC, the same PDP, to give the power to who? To give the power again to Fulani. Because this is the only people, their own mandate, who will protect that oil for them. Oh my God. Oh, this is shameful. This is outrageous. This is so shameful and painful. Now, what they did was they pushed Atiku. Did Atiku contest for primaries? No. Atiku never contested for primaries. Atiku was handpicked. Atiku just paid off all the candidates. And all of them, they stepped aside. Did JUBRIL contest for presidential nomination? No. What is democracy? Can people tell me what is democracy? Is this democracy? Who on earth is practicing this kind of democracy? Now they have written a result already. Now the result that they will call for you in 2019 have been written already. I am telling you, I'm not telling you nonsense. What I'm telling you is facts. The result that will be called in 2019 have been written already. Have been written already. You know, when you talk about many people, all of these candidates who came out and said they want to vie for presidential position, none of them came out to vie for presidential position. They have discussed and closed the deals at the back doors. And these fools came out and be deceiving people. They came out to disguise as presidential candidates, as presidential nominees, as presidential vying for position of the presidency. But none of them is ready or interested to do what? To participate in the presidential processes, in the presidential candidates challenging the opposite candidate. The other candidate challenging the opposite candidate with true heart of virtue, with transparency, equity, and accountability. The justful cause for true leadership, true governance. None of these ideologies in their mind. They don't even have vision. They don't even have future. They don't even have direction. They don't even have the virtue that preserves the unique quality of a leader. None of this exists. So how come that Atiku become the presidential nominee of PDP? Can Nigerians ask themselves this question? They did primaries. Which primaries? Did you see the primaries they did? Did anybody observe the primaries they did? PDP primaries. Did anybody observe the primaries? This primaries was done 48 hours before the date of that primaries. The same way they have written the result they will call for you now in Nigeria. They have written it already. I am telling you, don't doubt it. They have written the result. All the result they will call, they have written it already. And many people are going to die that day for nothing. Many people are going to go out to vote for nothing. Many people are jumping to go and shout APC, PDP, and get killed for nothing. My people, the game that is being played in Nigeria is bigger than you, bloody civilian. The game that is being played in Nigeria is above you, bloody civilian. You don't have nothing to offer. You don't have no contribution. You are nobody before them. Your decision is nothing. They said Atiku from PDP to APC. You look at the same Atiku. What they did was, they said they knew that it was there's no way that they can survive it. That the killing have gone to the level that they cannot hide the killing any longer, and that killing will never allow this party to win the general election, because they know that for them to confuse the masses more, what they need is to send Atiku to PDP. Now they sent Atiku to PDP. All of a sudden, gradually they start moving in to PDP. The same people. You people should be sensitive enough. I love my Biafrans. I love my comrades. I love my people. I love your achievement. I love your determination. I love your wisdom. I love your knowledge. Because our leader said, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, what makes a man, a human being, is the ability to think, to reason, to decode, and to understand. That is what makes a man a man. Now, they want to make all fool of you. They want to make all fool of you. Why? Because, you said that APC have failed you. That a bag of rice was 8,000 and now a bag of rice is 26,000. They know that there's no way that Nigerians will go back to that particular political party. They know. They know very well. What they did was they pushed and sent Atiku to PDP. And now Atiku arrived in PDP. Gradually, he was not making any comment. He was not making any comment. He was just gradually doing his homework. And they were doing their homework. All of them, they started trooping from APC, joining PDP. And all of a sudden, all Nigerians started shouting again. Articulated. What type of articulated? Tell me what Atiku achieved. What single thing Atiku did when he was vice president. I want to know what Atiku did. What did Atiku did when he was vice president? Can you people tell me? Can someone tell me what one single achievement that Atiku did? Somebody who monopolized the seaport and seized our goods and imported fake drugs. Imported fake drugs and killed our people. Killed Nigerians at large. A man who doesn't have his left, who doesn't know his left and right, he's coming to become a president. A man who doesn't even know what the economy is talking about, what life is talking about. He doesn't. Can a Fulani man understand the economy? People, Nigerian people, your head, is it working? Is it working? Nigerian people, your head, is it working or it is closed? Your eyes, your ability to understand, is it closed? Can a Fulani man understand the economy? This is my question. Since they have been in position for the history of the fraudulent Nigeria for 36 years out of 56 years of being in position as Fulanis, I want to ask you, have the economy been good since then? If they know economy, why wouldn't the economy be good since then? In the first place, Nigeria are people who wish to be given a free money for 1 second and buy over their life for the whole rest of their lives. These people are people who prefer hawking on the street than standing up to say, I will be hungry for 2 days and let my right be earned. These people are people that will prefer to be dashed a sealed packet of rice and write it articulated, or write it Muhammad Buhari, JUBRIL, that is coming to rule you. Don't worry. What happened in Sudan, when it will happen to all of you, then you people will have sense by then. Your eyes will open. Now, what happened to this government is that they create conspiracy, they champion the conspiracy at the back door, they come out in the front, they propagate this conspiracy, they make it to become a reality. Everything about Nigerian government is conspiracy. The creation was conspiracy. Okay, look, the people who created Nigeria, is it not a company? Royal Niger. Royal Niger was the people who created Nigeria. Look at Freddy Lugard, who is an oppressor, who was oppressing the Indians, who was oppressing the poor Indians, and he was hired by this company, this same nonsense, royal garbage. They hired him. They have hired him in Kenya. He went to Kenya. He killed the Kenyan people so much. After that, the same Frederick Lugard, he came to Biafran land and slaughtered our people with the function that he created. He created one Nigeria, amalgamation of one Nigeria, and all of you stood up and be jumping. What do you understand by a country? A country is people of same language, same culture, same tradition, same way of life, same ideology, same belief, same virtue, same purpose, same common purpose, same value, same, when you talk about the vision of one nationhood, there is nothing that exists in Nigeria as vision of one nationhood. That love for your own nation, that love for your land, that love for that this is my country, that this is my nation, that you can speak to your own people like these are my people. Tell me where in the whole world that we have 500 languages. I usually ask this question. Ethnic tribes, complicit tribes, complicit and complex languages everywhere. None of them have respect for each other. Countries, they have respect for each other. Countries, they have one common purpose. They have one common vision. They have one common ideology. They have one common nationalism, nationalists. You know, there is no common nationalism, love for nationalism, love for the protection of that same common purpose, for oneness, for the uniqueness of a state. Nothing like that exists in Nigeria. How should we be a nation? Why should we be a country? What makes us to be a country? Is it the language? No. Is it the code or the code of dressing? No. Is it the food? No. Is it the tradition? No. Is it the way of behavior in social life? No. It's nothing, no common thing that binds us together as one people. No common thing that makes us to say that, yes, we are one people. We are not one people. We can never be one people. We keep on killing, they keep on killing our people. One tribe killing one tribe, another tribe killing one tribe. This is not what we are here for. We are not here for one common interest that doesn't go into the practical forms and just go through the talking. When they talk about it, they don't do it. They tell you we are one Nigeria. Why are you people separating? Somebody called me, a Fulani man. A Fulani man. He called me. He said to me, why are you still talking about this Biafra and continue talking about Biafra? He called it Biafra. I say, keep it straight. It is called Biafra. Biafra. He said to me, okay, he's correcting it first. I said, thank you for correcting it. He told me again, why am I talking about this Biafra every time, Biafra every time? I told him, do you know that the man who presides over you is a Sudanese? He said, I don't know. He said he don't know. I said to him, do you know that the man who presides over you, as you are standing now and claiming one Nigeria is not a Nigerian? He said, who told me that? Do I have evidence? I said, wait, hold on. I sent him all the proofs, all those proofs. Very simple, very few couple of simple ones that are of social media that we have given out on social media. He looked at it, he said, it's not true, but if this thing is happening, why should the world or the world leader keep silent? I looked at him. I told him, who created JUBRIL? Who brought JUBRIL into our land? Who was the main perpetrator of JUBRIL? He said he don't know. I said the cabals and the Western world. Who earn and who are all taking petroleum from Biafran land. He said, no, but we let's come together and be one nation. We can change. We can do this one. I told him, look, Nigeria will not work because your people don't love my people and my people don't love your people. He said, no, but he like me. I said, no, don't love me. Don't like me. I don't want you even to like me. There is no need for you to like me. Because we don't share common purpose. That's an example. That's why I gave that reference. So what I'm trying to say here is this. We don't have anything in common. We don't have anything viable as common thing, similarities or things that will protect our common interest as one people. Nothing. We don't have nothing to share as one people. So why should we remain as one people? Okay, now our one people, you know, as everybody knows, as Biafrans knows at large, as all the Biafrans, they know a true Biafrans. Because I want to talk about the Imo State people. The Imo State what? People. Before I go to that, the Imo State people, I will finish this particular issue. Now, as we are all agitating, as we all Biafrans knows very well that we don't share anything in common with these people. Yoruba people doesn't love us. Hausa people doesn't love us. The Fulanis don't want to use their eyes to see us. If we can say that we can manage the Yoruba elites, the Yoruba educated ones, what of the Yoruba uneducated ones? What of the Yoruba media? What of the Yoruba people who have been blinded, forgetting that they are losing part of their lands, most part of their land to the Fulanis? What about those people? Now we say, let us be together as one people. You talk about the Hausa people. Does Hausa people love us? They don't love us. They don't love us. In consistent occasion, they create one propaganda to kill our people with impunity. For 36 times in history, in northern region, they have killed our people. And killing our people in a very, very reckless and a brutal way. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. No, there is no way we can forgive this kind of tyranny. Unforgivable. If everybody forgive, I will never forgive. Yes, I have my reasons. Because if you leave, because history repeats itself. If you don't correct what prompted to that history repeating itself, it will repeat itself again and again and again and again and again. If they killed us in the northern region and we killed their own people in the eastern region, they will stop killing us as much then. If they kill our people in the northern region as they usually kill, and we kill all their people in the eastern region, they will not be killing us again. But because we kept silent, and the time after, we are not going to keep silent anymore. We will start from our own people in our land. Our own people. Those are our governors. We will start from them first. And after them, let me see anybody that will talk in Biafran land. Everybody will be quiet then. We will start from them. Because we must start from them. We must be serious about this. It's not a joking issue. It's a very serious issue. Because we have to start this homework from home. Those people that are betraying us, all those saboteurs, betrayers, we have to give them their position. So what I'm saying in essence is this. We have come so far. We have gone so far. We are in the line of no return. We are in the point of no return. We are at the point of what? No return. So what I mean is this. Since we are at the point of no return, we must have to encourage ourselves. We must have to remain focused. We must have to remain determined. We must have to work wisely. Everybody should get yourself registered in every nearby IPOB unit. It is nothing to do. It's not so difficult to It's not difficult to do. It's a very simple thing. It's a very, very simple and a joyful thing to do. Look at, we have more IPOB units at home, back home, than even in abroad. But we know how we have managed ourselves in abroad to unite and to have more and multiple IPOB units all over 200 countries. To 150 countries, 200 countries, whatever, how many countries we are today. But we are successfully moving ahead. And we are successfully bringing change. And we are going to bring change till our Chukwuka Biama will protect us and guide us and preserve us. So what I'm trying to say is this. We have to keep focus. You can see, our leader said that JUBRIL cannot wave hand to the crowd any longer. He cannot wave to the crowd. He cannot try it. God punish him. God punish him. Make it try him. This is number one. We told him to remove his cap. He cannot remove his cap. We told him to speak Fulani language. He cannot speak Fulani language. Haven't we crippled this guy? For people who don't know, for people who think that we are making noise, most people say people are making no blah, blah, blah. We are not making noise. We are coming there and we will arrive there when time comes. Now, I want to let you know something. Fufude language is a language that belongs to late Muhammad Buhari. He speaks it fluently. He speaks it very well. What else do you need to be convinced that this man is not late Muhammad Buhari? What else do you need when a man that is more taller than you become more shorter than you? What can you tell me that Saraki, who late Muhammad Buhari was taller than, that Saraki is now taller than JUBRIL? What are we talking about? So, he can no longer come to debate. He can no longer campaign to enter into campaign trails. He can no longer. Can't you see the signs written on the wall that this is not the same person? Are you... Oh my God. I don't know what the word I will use for people. I don't want to use any word that is not good for people, but there are people that deserve to be used these words for. Because they lack the ability to reason, to understand, to decode. They lack this wisdom. And this wisdom cannot be able to protect the interests of our people. This wisdom you lack. That is not the wisdom we need. We need wisdom that will protect our people. We need knowledge that will protect our people. We need decisions that will guide and protect the direction that will protect our present generation and the coming generation, and to maintain the pride of our lost heroes and comrades, our late soldiers who died for this cause. We must stand for them. Those people that said that word before they dropped their last breath. Those people that was killed in Operation Python Dance. Those people that was murdered in Operation Python Dance, that hospitals even rejected from taking them. Okay, Zipas, what you did, never spare you in this life. If anything spare you, I will never spare you. I'm saying it. I will never forgive. Look, here, let me tell you. The fact that, okay, Zipas during Operation Python Dance ordered all the hospitals not to take in our people, not to treat anybody that was shot by the military, so that our children will die. Those children that said to us, get us Biafra. Don't you ever allow us to die this way. Help us, those people who struggled and took their last breath and died. Those people, their voice must be heard. Those people, their voice will be heard. Those people, Biafra will be restored for their own cause. If you don't know it, know it. There is no going back. There is no compromise. There is nothing on earth that will stop the restoration of Biafra, or else all of us will die. Yes. Nothing. If you are afraid to die, get ready to die. Because nothing will stop it. When you are fighting for freedom, you will die. People will die. When you are fighting for freedom, many people will survive, many people will die. It is not something that is new in the world. But our people can never die for nothing. They will die for something. And we will come to restore Biafra. Any day we are given the instruction to move ahead. Anywhere they want it, anywhere Nigerian government wants it, we will give it to them. We are coming to that fact. Because we have not gotten to that point. We are gradually coming to that point. If they don't want to listen, if they don't want to let the peace reign, who brought an impostor into Asarok? Is that not the people who said that they love Nigeria? Then for you, an Igbo man, to be president, rather for you to be president, they went to Sudan and brought a Sudanese man to put that Sudanese man in Asarok. Rather for Sibanjo to be the president, they brought, although Sibanjo is an animal, he is the most biggest bigot I've ever seen in my life. Bigot, him and Oshomole. You know, I will come to Oshomole, I will come to this issue, and I will come to the issue of Imo State. The Imo State youth, most of the Imo State youth. I will come to that. Now, you look at people that say that they share the same cause with us, that they love Nigeria, that they are the solicitors, that they are the founding love of Nigeria. What are they doing today? You saw an impostor in Asarok. What have you done? You never even posted nothing. You never even tried to reveal the secret. You never even tried to expose them. You never even gone to the street to protest. You tell me that you're a human being. You don't live for nothing. Nigerians live for nothing. They live for food. The hunger that the government have bestowed upon them alone have made them not to reason, because they are thinking about their stomach. When somebody have not thought about his stomach finish, how can he think about his brain? Nigerians have stomach, oh. After stomach, then you see brain, oh. They go tell you, Abi, make I first eat jare, make you tell me that, make I first eat jare, and when I eat finish, then make you can't tell me that way you won't tell me, oh. Oh, have the brain first. Coordinate your mentality, your brain, your decision, your thoughts, your motives, your actions. Coordinate it first before you talk about food. Because if you don't coordinate it, you eat nonsense. You eat garbage. You eat shit. Because you have to coordinate your brain first before you look for this. That is what many people doesn't know. So, those same people that say that they have not done what? That they have not been given the right to become the champions of Nigeria. They are given the ultimatum, the power, the great will to govern Nigeria. For more than 56 years, they governed nothing. They say they love Nigeria. Today, an impostor is in Asarok. They cannot do nothing. And you tell me that they are reasonable people. You tell me that these people are people that will stand before you to talk sense before you. Nonsense people, garbage people, people who doesn't know how to read and write, people who go to school 5 to 20 years for one course. Nonsense. You tell me that this is a government, a mere geographical nonsense that was created by Niger Royal. Nonsense. So what I want to say here is this. Now, election is before us, Biafrans. I know that many people don't have access to internet. That is why we need to share our videos so much, so that people will get the message. People will understand what we are here for and what our leader Nnamdi Kanu is all fighting together collaboratively with all Biafrans, with all people from Ejo, Efik, Iguacha, Orobo. All the places, Ejo, all the places, all the look and cannies of Biafran land. Why our leader have held all their hands together and have called all of them to join this struggle is because no one, no border, no line of our border will be left without inclusion. All of them, we have to coordinate it together. And all of us must have to show one voice. All of us must have to stand for one cause. All of us must have to do what? Boycott 2019 election and see what will happen. That is all. The Biafran land. Boycott all the 2019 election and see what will happen. Boycott it. How many years have you voted? After 1 week of the voting, are you being remembered any longer? Tell me the truth. If you are being remembered, I want to see the letter, official letter they sent to you in remembrance of your commitment to fight for them, to campaign for them. I want to see an official letter that was written to anybody who campaigned for all those people, all those governors, who campaigned for all those senators, all those House of Reps. What are the purpose of those people's mission? To go and enrich their people in Abuja and come back and blow you sarin in your head. If you talk nonsense, they will. Why should our people forget even? Look at in Imo State, in Imo province, that a policeman was passing by and a man who was riding a red car was staying beside the road. He don't know where to go. He was trying to clear from the road. The policeman came out from the car and shot the man and carried his dead body one corner and pushed the car away. You tell me this is the people you are going to elect? You tell me that these are the people you want to go and vote for? Look at what is happening in Ebonyi. Look at what is happening in Ebonyi. All our land have been handed over to the Fulanis by Ebonyi State Governor, Omaya. Omaya, Ebonyi State Governor. You will see all that picture that they say the Fulani people have taken this place, they have taken this place, all of this place, they have taken this place. That is Ebonyi. That is where Ebonyi. That is Ebonyi State, Biafran land. All the hectares of land that our farmers are using to crop their cash crops are all spoiled by cattle rearers. And not only cattle rearers destroying our land, now they are taking our land completely and building nonsense. Where is the development you want? They want to come and impoverish us. Can you look at the kind of house they are building, all those people you see? Do you think that those people are farmers? Those people are federal government agents who work to know looks and corners and study the land because they are waiting for order to invade our land. And you people are talking about election. Look at open grazing. Who called for open grazing? Is it not JUBRIL? Is it not JUBRIL that called for open grazing? Who is piloting JUBRIL? Our people doesn't even reason. They don't even decode. Oh my God. This is so crazy. How long did it took JUBRIL to call for open grazing? And even kill the Benue citizens. He said, if you don't allow, now watch me kill you. And if you are being killed, don't complain, say they kill you. This is what you get. They started killing Benue people. The same way they are taking our land, the same way they are taking our land in Benue State, Benue Province now. The same way they are taking our land in Ebonyi. The same way they are taking our lands in Delta. That is the same way they are taking our land in Imo State. Because they have come to plot APC into government because they have ulterior motive. Mbaka have started again. Mbaka have started predicting again. Mbaka, leave us alone. Let me forget about Mbaka. Now, what I'm talking about here is this. They have come to Imo province. They have come to Imo province. Imo province is the land of Biafrans and belongs to the Biafrans. And Biafrans determines what happens in Imo province. Now, let me come to the issue of Imo State. I think after the war, I will say this, and I am not regretting to say this. And I will say it for it to pain those people that are those people. Do you know that after the war, how they gathered our people, our women, and raped them in Imo State? Are you people aware? That after the war, at the last week of the war, at the last month of the war, how they invaded Imo State was so crucial. They raped our women, and raped our women. And those are those children that was born in Imo State that are shouting for APC now. All those people that are shouting for APC. These are the lineage of the Futajalons. These people are the same people that belongs to the Futajalons. These people are not the Igbos. These people are not the real Igbos. These people are not the real Biafrans. These people are not the real hardcore Biafrans. These people are people who doesn't have something to think about, something to dream about, which hope to hope and which future to believe in. They don't have no dream. What they have is interest for that same 24 hours and that election day. They share them money. APC have brought money to Imo State to buy over our people. And many people are not seeing this. The same people that called for open grazing, the same JUBRIL that called for cattle ranching, demanded for land, for our lands to be given to them for ranching. And they claim that their hectares of lands, that their mass land is more bigger than the eastern. Why then do you want to come and take the little one we have? They don't even plan their logic very well. They don't even program their lies very well. You can see, they don't even program their lives very well. The same people who told you that they want to do what? That they want your land for ranching and open grazing are the same people who told you that their land mass are twice bigger than yours. And then, since your land mass is twice bigger than ours, why are you still asking for land in our land for ranching and open grazing? In Imo State. Now, the Imo State people, you have this message from me. We are going to boycott 2019 election. Finish. If you wish to go and vote APC, watch. If you wish to go and join APC, then watch. We will see you. We will see you. All those people that are propagating and championing for election in Imo State, in Imo province, it will not work for you. It will not do what? It will not work for you. Because we are talking about a party that have brought a foreigner into government position, and some people are still saying, how do you prove it? Thumbprint for 100 years, government are using thumbprint to prove how fake, how real people are. Who are the right people, who are the wrong people. The DNA comes from there. So, how come that some people who saw the Operation Python dance in our land, how come that the people who knew and found that we have suffered in the hands of the same people, you pushing Okorocha out and bringing this small boy that is not even experienced. You are talking about voting somebody. What is the achievement of this person before? What is his record? Who is going to conduct the election? The election you are talking about is the already written result. They are going to call it already written result. And the people that have more security guard, the people that have more police and more military, will take over position in Nigeria 2019. The Biafrans are not involved. We are not included. We are not inclusive. We are restoring the sovereign state of Biafra, and once we start our own self-determination in Plan B, then they will know. And we will come to that point if they don't want peace. So, what is happening now is this. The people in Imo State have been devastated, yes, by Okorocha. We know this. Let us come to common purpose. Let us come to understanding. Let us vie this issue and analyze this issue as brothers. Okorocha made Imo State government family business. Yes, we understand that. We recognize that. We believe it. We are not saying that Okorocha didn't make the government of Imo province family business. But what are we looking for? Is Imo State Biafran land? Yes. What is Biafrans looking for? Is Imo State going to be a saboteur for the restoration of Biafra? That's my question. We are not participating in election is our decision, and that is final. One is Imo State people I want to ask you something. The election you are planning to go in by some miscreants who wish to go and participate, those people that was born by Fulanis in Imo State, who wish to go and participate in that fraudulent election, are the same people who are in their eyes, the Fulanis are carrying cattle and carrying cows and running all over their farms and going and killing innocent people in the state. Yeah? That is the same people that with the in a broad daylight, Fulani people are raping women in our land. We need to have border. We need to have security. We need to have good governance that are trusted, that can create good job, innovation, economical growth, good education, good healthcare system, good birth record system to calculate the number of the population that is involved to be able to enable a proper census, a proper budget that will help and assimilate within families and create hope for a better future. Uzodinma cannot solve your problem, Imo State, Imo Province. Uzodinma cannot do anything for you people. Uzodinma do not know his left and his right. Uzodinma, what experience have you? Which position have you handled before? What have you achieved? What are the criteria that makes you to become eligible and capable of becoming a state governor? This is a simple question. Tell me. Publish it on the social media. Show us what you are up to, what you have achieved. These people who share money to the uneducated, aged women in the rural communities, in the urban communities, in the broad daylight, they count and they rig elections. They call a written result, and you people will go there dying, say you are fighting Rogers. Rogers' mission is finished in Imo State. His mission is finished. He has enriched his. Go to his estate. Go to all the places he built, all of them. When he was building it, it was when all of you should have stood up to ask about it. Now he has built it. You're not doing something about what he has earned already. Now what you want to do is to elect another person who will do more. What kind of sense? If you don't control the problem you have, how do you checkmate a future problem? Now, the Imo State APC supporters, you look at yourself like you are a participant in a political system. Which political system? What is the record of that political system? I'm asking you facts. If you are not educated, go and make your research. What is the achievement of APC, the party you want to support? What is the achievement of this party you are talking about, you are bringing to our land? That political party is an evil, is a genocidist party, is an Islamic terrorist party. It is a genocidal, uncompromisable party. Nobody will accept them in the whole world. With the record of APC in the governance and in the achievement they have accomplished since 3 and 9 months. 3 years and 9 months. Precisely, approximately. Now, all these government institutions that have worked with APC, they jumped to PDP. You look at the PDP, they jump into APC. You can look at somebody like Akpabio. You can see the same system. There is no direction. Now, APC is not a party that protects the interests of the masses. PDP is not a party that protects the interests of the masses. Those are names. What we know is that these are the same individuals. For God's sake, these are the same individuals. You people should sit up your mind, because this is getting out of hand and outrageous that we need to shout to all of you. By God, the 2019 election, leave Uzodinma, let him go there. if the APC want to give it, either you go to vote or you don't vote. It is not important. What is important for us is the masses boycotting the election and avoiding and let the world see. Your voting cannot make no difference. Your voting cannot make no difference. Nigeria is calling a written result. 1 week before the election, they have written the result. They have given position. They have shared the position. This is sharing of position. This is not election. For God's sake, why can't people reason for 1 second? Why can't people reason for 1 second? Imo State youth, Oziana Garage, Oziana Garun, Mandenne Mandenna. Unatukwala ihe ọtụtụ ihe mbinye aka na akwụkwọ maka na ibie akwa ihe mbinye aka ọ gaghị enyere anyị aka. Mba ụwa na-ele anya anyị si na anyị chọrọ inwere onwe anyị. Mba ụwa na-ele anya kedu ihe ụmụnne anyị, kedu ihe ala Biafra ga-eme na ihe mbinye aka nke a na-abịa abịa. Kedu ihe igwe ndị igwe na ndị ọha mane ndị eze, kedu ihe ha ga-eme? Kedu ihe ndị ụmụnne anyị ha ga-eme? Ọ bụ ihe ndị ụwa chọrọ ịfụ. Ndị ụwa ahụzie ihe ụmụnne anyị ha mere, ha sizi anyị oke ngwa anyị ahụla na ndị obodo unu achọzikwa gị ịnọ n'ihe a, mgbe ka anyị nyezi unu referendum ka anyị matazie ma ọ ga-esi otu a, ma ndị ahụ ha ga-ebikwa aka n'akwụkwọ, ma ndị ahụ si na ha achọghị iso ndị nke na-achị anụmanụ nọrọ, ma ha ga-eso anyị, ma ha ga-esokwa ndị ahụ na-achị anụmanụ. Ihe a bụ ihe dịka ihe o ziri ezi, ihe onye nọrọ onwe ya na anyị jụ itinye aka n'akwụkwọ si na anyị agaghị atụ ihe ọtụtụ, na anyị agaghị etinye aka n'ihe ọtụtụ ka anyị nwere onwe anyị. Anyị ga-enwere onwe anyị ma anyị etinye aka n'ihe ntinye aka n'akwụkwọ. Ihe a na-asị na na gị bie aka n'akwụkwọ, na gị bie aka n'akwụkwọ, apụta kịta sị gị na gị bie aka n'akwụkwọ, ọ bụ ihe ị bịara n'akwụkwọ ka a na-akpọrọ gị? Nwanne m, akwa ndị a sị na anyị wụ ofu obodo agalaga akpọta onye ọzọ, onye si Sudan were ọchịchị obodo nye ya n'aka, si unu sowe onye mba obodo ọzọ, unu sowe onye obodo ọzọ n'azụ ka onye obodo ọzọ duwe anyị. Onye obodo ọzọ ọ ga-edutepụ anyị nọ? Ndị ahụ tinyere onye obodo ọzọ ha hụrụ gị n'anya, ha fụ gị n'anya. Kedu ihe mere ha ga-eti ndị obodo unu? Kedu ihe ha ga-eti ndị obodo anyị? Kedu ihe mere ha ga-eti ndị obodo ọzọ? Kedu ihe ha ga-eme? Ha ga-eti ndị si n'obodo ahụ. Akwụsịbanjọ si obodo ahụ. Akwụsịbanjọ bụ onye na-enyere onye nke nwụrụ anwụ aka, nke bụ Muhammad Buhari nwụrụ anwụ. Akwụsịbanjọ bụ onye na-enyere ya aka. Akwa a na-asị na usoro iwu ala si na ọ bụrụ na onye na-achị achị nwụọ na onye na-enyere ya aka n'ụkpụrụ ụsọ nke o si dị, na ọ bụ ihe ekwuru ekwu ma dee ya n'akwụkwọ nke na-achị obodo, na-asị gị ma ọ bụrụ na onye na-achị achị nwee nsogbu ma ọ nwụọ anwụọ, na onye na-eso ya n'azụ na ọ ya nwa ga-anọchite anya ya. Kedu ihe mere nụ ndị ahụ bụ kabal a na-akpọ ndị Fulani? Kedu ihe mere ndị a ji taa ntutu ma fọrọ ntutu wee taa, si na ndị obodo anyị agaghị ahụ oche ahụ anya, na ndị obodo anyị agaghị ahụ onye ọ bụ anyị ga-ahụ n'ịbụ onye ịbụọ na onye ịtọ? Kedu ihe anyị kwa abụ onye ịbụọ? Kedu ihe ikwa anakweta ịbụ onye nke ịbụọ? Kedu ihe mere ga-abụ onye nke mbụ? Ọwa ajụjụ nwere ịjụ ndị nna anyị ha na ndị nna anyị ha na Imo steeti. Ndị nna anyị na ndị Imo steeti anyị owe, ndị nna anyị na ndị Imo steeti anyị owe, unanụkwa na ndị na-achị anyị wetara onye anụmanụ, onye Sudan, onye atụrụ tara uche ya were tinye n'ọchịchị, si na ọya nwa ga-achị anyị. Onye na-achị anyị, onye ahọpụtara na ọya ga-achị anyị, aha ya bụ Muhammad Buhari. Onye ahụ anwụọna, ma nwụọ nwunye anya elie ya na Saudi Arabia. Nde Fulani emechie ya ma kpuchite ya mee ka ọ hapụ iru onye ọbụla ntị ka ha kwere chiwa gawa n'iru because maka na ha si na ha ga-achị ma chia chigide anyị rukwe mgbe anyị ga-anwụ anwụ. Ị ga na-ekwe ka achịgide gị ka nwụọ? Ị ga-ekwe ka achịgide gị ọchịchị mmegbu a ọ ga-agwụ mgbe ole? Ndị nna anyị na ndị nna anyị unu ebinyekwara aka n'akwụkwọ na mba ụwa na-ele anyị, na mba ụwa chọrọ ịmata ihe anyị chọrọ ime, na mba ụwa chọrọ ịmata ma a sị na anyị abịghị akwụkwọ na mba ụwa fụ na anyị abịghị aka n'akwụkwọ, ha ga-enyere anyị aka. Mba ụwa ga-enyere anyị aka, ha ga-ama na ndị a na ha achọghị iso ndị a na-aga n'ọchịchị mmegbu a, na ike agwụla ha. Ike agwụla anyị n'ọchịchị mmegbu, ike ọgwụbeghị. Ana m ajụ gị, ike ọgwụbeghị n'ọchịchị mmegbu a? Ma ike agwụbeghị n'ọchịchị mmegbu a, ike agwụla ndị Biafra. Ma ike agwụbeghị ndị Imo steeti, ndị youth Imo province, ma ike agwụbeghị unu, ike agwụla anyị. Ike agwụla ndị Abịa, ike agwụla ndị Biafra, ike agwụgo ndị Igwe ọcha, ike agwụgo ndị Aba, ike agwụgo ndị Anambra, ike agwụgo anyị ịnọnyere ndị ọchịchị mmegbu a. Ndị a sị na ha na-anọchite anya anyị. Mgbe ka anyị jụọ na ajụjụ, akwa ndị si na ha na-anọchite anya anyị na Abuja, si na ọha na-anọchite anya anyị. Kedu ihe mere ndị ahụ na-anọchite anya anyị a na-anọchite anya anyị ọfụma? Kedu ihe mere ndị ahụ na-agwa anyị eziokwu? Akwa ndị ahụ na-anọchite anya anyị na-afụcha onye ahụ bụ JUBRIL, ha alọta ha ga-agwa anyị eziokwu. Akwa ndị ahụ na-anọchite anya anyị ha gacha ha ga-afụ onye Sudan etinyere na ọchịchị, ha pụtaghị bịa sị eo ihe nke a bụ arụ na arụ emeela. Ha emechi ọnụ sị ka achịwa anyị, ka ndị Futajalo chịwa anyị, ndị na-achị anụmanụ chịwa anyị. Eo ihere megbuo ha. So let me go back to English to relate to other Biafrans. So that's why I use English most times. So now what I'm trying to say is this: either you vote or you don't vote, your vote never counts in Nigeria. You have to know this. The time you realize this is the time you will know the solution for this problem. If we can boycott the 2019 election, leave it for us. Leave the rest for IPOB. Just boycott 2019 election. That is all we need from you, Umunem. All Biafrans, boycott 2019 election. Nigerians, even if you want to know your voice, if you want to hear your voice, if you want your voice to be heard, because Nigeria generally, they need a referendum to determine how to restructure, how to manage that contraption, which is their own. We don't care about themselves, so they should go and deal with their problem. We are moving ahead. We are going to restore the sovereign state of Biafra, and nothing will stop it. If they wish, whatever they want, we give it to them this time around. We are coming. We are coming. When we say we are coming, we are coming. Nothing will stop it. So what I'm trying to say is this. We have come to the point of no return, and everybody should realize this. We are not making mere noise. The world is watching. The world is watching, not the kind of the world is watching by JUBRIL. The world is watching because they are watching to see what we will do. We Biafrans, we will do. General election is coming. Nobody will use 2 months to go and arrest a man who is an impostor, knowing that it will erupt serious crisis. Even they themselves that created the crisis, they knew it was a big crisis. And they are now trying to manage the crisis. And we have to remind them that we know what you played, the game you played. You have no negotiation with us. As long as you have dented your hands, as long as you have altered your hands into this evil, you have no negotiation with us. Biafra is not negotiable. But Nigeria is negotiable. And I will tell you why. Why Nigeria is negotiable is this. Who created Nigeria in the first place? Was Nigeria created by God like God creates other countries? No. The people that created Nigeria, Royal Niger, the company that created Nigeria, hired Lugard to come in to emancipate our people, to kill our people, and paid him off. He went, and we are suffering today. Do people understand this? That Lord Lugard was hired? He was hired and was paid for the period that he came to emancipate our people. Does people have sense to reason? Now, our people, we are struggling to liberate ourselves. Nigeria is negotiable because Nigeria for more than 114 to 15 to 16 years have not worked after its creation. If you call Nigerian, what is the meaning of Nigeria? The dam that run from Guinea to River Niger. So this is who you are. You are a dam that run from. You are a dam that run for you. People are stupid, man. Even I don't know what people that call themselves elite in Nigeria are mad people. Mad people. You are a fugitive and a vagabond floating. Look at yes. That is why Nigeria is floating. You are floating like a balloon from Guinea. From Guinea to Niger, to River Niger. You are floating. This is who you are. Sensible people wish to know the meaning of a name before they give the name a name. You can see that Lord Frederick Lugard, he later called himself, he made himself Lord. Nobody made him Lord. He made himself Lord. Frederick Lugard, who created Nigeria, was hired by the British to create Nigerian state. Who was paid off, and a red Indian, a madman who don't believe in God, who don't believe in nothing, who created Nigeria and tell you that you are a Nigerian. And today you are answering a Nigerian, you tell me that Nigeria is not negotiable. You are stupid, bastard. Go punish your generation. Who told you that Nigeria is not negotiable? Who told you? Nnamdi Kanu is very quiet. He's following you people with diplomacy. When people like us will join this into a different way, and when he give us instruction to do something, we will carry out any instruction he give it to us. Nothing will happen. We all perish. And let Biafra live. Let people that were born live for Biafra. Okay? So what I'm trying to say here in essence is this. And I will tell you why Biafra is not negotiable. As I'm telling you why Nigeria is negotiable, it pains me, it erupts my anger, like a volcanic anger. So, now, he gave power to the Fulanis. And who are the Fulanis? Fulanis are not even the indigenes of that land. Fulanis are foreigners who are being hired by this British slave lord, Frederick. And he brought them into Nigeria and did what? And started giving them power and authority, moving and arming them and making them soldiers and the squad and military to come and do what? To oversee your affairs for a lifetime. Many people are still laughing. Many people are still calling themselves Nigeria. Look at the Yorubas, for example. Do you know that the Yoruba is a nation of her own? Do you know that the first people who came to Lagos and started enslaving the Lagosians, the Oduduwas, were the Portuguese? Are you aware that it was the Portuguese who came up? They came through the river. That river from Lagos, it also joined Brazil. Now they came to that place, they started dominating the place, started controlling them, started showing them mirror, come on mirror, show you mirror. That's why if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that black man doesn't have sense, doesn't reason, I don't even blame him, because he's right. Black man is an impediment of success in the world. I'm saying it without no regret. Black man is the biggest mistake that God did, is to create a black man. Yes, I'm saying it. Because black people refuse to think and to reason. Black people refuse to come to their senses. Black people refuse to take actions when action is needed. Like the same way like JUBRIL, who is there now. If you want to expose JUBRIL, push this case for 1 week. Just push it 1 week. When we push this case for 1 week, the whole world will tell you, and they will tell you what they know. They will open it like this. You will see it. Who is JUBRIL? You will see. Watch. Do you know that he brought himself to the square? He brought himself to the square when he claimed that he is not Muhammad, he is not JUBRIL, that he is Muhammad Buhari. He saw how the whole world jumped on it and made comedy of it. They are waiting for them to come down. So, I don't want to go off from my topic because sometimes you need to stress some issues. It's important you stress some issues and make it broad for people to understand what you're trying to explain. Now, these Futajalo people were invited to Nigeria to oversee the affairs of Nigeria. Hired. Do you know that Nigerians are under people that was hired against them? Oh my God, come on. Can people tell me something here? Can someone tell me something here? Do you know that Nigerians are being ruled by people that was hired? They took over Hausa. Hausa doesn't have any mouth to talk anymore. Hausa is finished. They took part of Yoruba. Yoruba people are still talking of one Nigeria. Which one Nigeria? Wake up your mind. You are a nation. Oduduwa is a nation. Wake up your mind. You people should come to your senses. This is enough. Now, you look at Benin Kingdom. You know, you look at the Biafran land. They call it the Old Eastern Protectorate. You look at the places they call Niger Delta now. What is Niger Delta? There's nothing like Niger Delta. We are all Biafrans. We are all same people. Going down to Benue. Part of Benue, down to Benue. So, now, what I'm trying to say here is this. Why Nigeria is negotiable and why Biafra is not negotiable? Let me ask Nigerians this question. If anybody can answer me this question with truthful heart and sincerity and transparency, if you can answer it correctly to me, I drop the cause of Biafra today. I want to ask Nigerians something here, this question. Did we agree, both Yoruba, both Biafra, both Hausa, who are living in that spherical West African region, did we agree for Nigeria to be created as a nation for us to live as one people? Yes or no? That is the answer I need. I don't need any other answer. I don't need any other answer. After you answer me that question, then come and tell me why Nigeria is not negotiable. And who told you that Nigeria is not negotiable? And who brought that ideology that Nigeria is not negotiable? Is it the foreign world, the foreign allies who plotted to create Nigeria? Is it these people who created this fraud called Nigeria and hired Fulanis to oversee the affairs of Nigeria? And hired Fulanis and arm them to the teeth till today and tell them to take over your right, take over your land, embezzle your oil, mount surveillance in Oduduwa, Murtala Muhammad Airport, secret surveillance, mount surveillance in the seaport of Lagos. All the taxes and income goes to them. Everything goes to them. Mount your pipelines and start sucking oil from Biafran land. And all Nigerians are here making noise, talking nonsense, messing up themselves. So the man that was hired, the people that was hired to oversee the affairs of Nigeria, to oversee the affairs of our own people, our own land, are these same people that are ruling you today. And the same people when Awolowo and all of them, they planned against our people with the same people. Just these people that was imported into Nigeria, now they selected few people in all the region of Nigeria, and they are still ruling you and I no more. They will not rule me and you anymore. If you sit up. But Biafrans, we have taken our part. So, the British government hired armed robbers, hired rogues, hired criminals, hired genocidists to to come and enslave our people, to bring our people to the news, to bring our people to perpetual poverty, to bring our people to unrescuable mission to enslave our people. And you tell me that we should keep watching this to happen. Now, let me ask you something. I asked you the first question. I asked you the second question now. Why have they insisted not to give you light in Nigeria? Tell me. Tell me why they have insisted not to give you light. After they created that nonsense, they removed light from you. Why have they removed light from you? Because Nigeria is darkness. Darkness has nothing to do with light. And secondly, Nigeria is a country that they don't want you to know what they know. If they give you light, you will be online, you will have informations, you will be well educated on issues. You will understand their lies. You will understand their bigotries. You will understand all this deceit they use to enslave our people through strategical means. How many people decide the affairs of Nigeria today? And how many people are Nigerian citizens? Let me just come to this way. How many people? So, I am not happy. I will shout for something that worth shouting for. 7 million of my Biafrans who died during the war, which the British people instigated war against my people. They didn't have a military base in Nigeria. Why did you let them not to have a military base in Nigeria? Why did they choose to have military base in London? Because they want to make it secret that they were bombing Biafrans. And they thought that we would not know. Today we know. We know. Nigerian government, we defeated Nigerian government hands down. Roy Anthony, stay off my way. Stay off from here, or you give me your address. I will. Don't make me to be angry. You give me your address, I will find you, bitch. So what I'm trying to say here is this. I'm not afraid of anybody, even Nigerian government. I'm saying what I'm saying, and I will say it, and I will never stop till Biafra is restored. We cannot take this nonsense. Just back off from here. So what I'm trying to say is this. Because I am making a distinction why Nigeria is negotiable and why Biafra is not negotiable. Biafra is not negotiable. But Nigeria is negotiable. Because Nigeria was created by the British, and the British government who hired a criminal, who hired Frederick Lugard. Frederick Lugard is an oppressor, whom the British people found that he was oppressing the Indians. And they saw him that he has the talent of organizing people against people. And that is the main core of the British ideological base. They picked him up. They brought him to come and amalgamate Nigeria. And what they did was they pushed in agents, people who are not the owner of the land, because they know in the future on that these people will have a common purpose to work together. What did they did? We are having this lecture together because I know many people know about this. I'm not lecturing nobody, but I'm unfolding my heart in a way that I want people to understand what makes me to be here and what will make me never to stop coming here and what will make me never to give up and what will make me to fight, even to go and shoot gun for my land. Never, nothing will make it, and even die for my land, to live as a man, to retain the pride of a man, because we have men in our land. We cannot remain this way. We cannot. So what the British people did was they hired this criminal, and this criminal came to our land and he started controlling our land. He started handpicking the stupid rural leaders, giving them money, giving them power, giving them authority, giving them every machinery equipment they need to be able to control the masses by few people. By what few people? The same way you saw Buhari told you that 2 people is controlling Nigeria now. That is how it has been for decades. So, these people were brought from Futajalo. All these people. All these Guinea, Mali, Niger, Chad, all these Fulanis, they handpicked them and hired them. They were paying them. They started doing what? Fighting Biafrans. Because we Biafran, we defeated them within the 1 year of the war. Biafran defeated Nigeria, hands down. If not that the British was coming with their airstrike and bombing us, the war is almost through. Ojukwu defeated Nigeria. Let me tell people who think that Ojukwu did not succeed. Ojukwu succeeded. It was the British government that prevented him. So that our external world will not see it. That we defeated them. We defeated them. And we will defeat them. We will defeat them. We are defeating them. Wisely, mentally, intellectually, in all ramifications, we are better and better far off than them. So what I'm saying in essence here is that country they call country, that zoo they call country, that animal kingdom they call country. Look at the people that the people that British people gave power over their hands. These people are people who are rearing animals, who are carrying cattle. What do they know about leadership? What do they understand about governance? What do they understand about due process of fundamental diplomatic approach in leadership on issues? And how you address issues? Who gave them the audacity? I am asking Nigerians to answer me this question that I asked today. Did we agree on one common purpose to create Nigeria? Did we agree on one common purpose to say that we are coming together to create Nigeria? Okay, we say Aburi contract was not announced. Gowon came back and kept silent. And after he kept silent, this Gowon will not die. Let him be alive. He will see what he created with his eyes. If Gowon don't see what he created with his eyes, impossible. Gowon will see that thing he created. That thing he created in Nigeria, he must see it. Gowon, God will not touch you. You will not die. But you will live to see what you created. Gowon, after the Aburi Accord in Ghana, Gowon came back and we were trying to have a common purpose of understanding. We were trying to share one common value. We are trying to become people that will reason on a normal table of common negotiations, like neighbors, like brothers. Now, we signed everything. Ojukwu asked Gowon, is there anything that should be changed in this agreement? Now speak. Is there anything that will be changed in this agreement? Gowon said no, nothing will be changed. Send this message to him that I said he will not die. He will be alive to see what he have planted. Today, now, a foreigner is now the president of that place that he has fought to become power to. Now it's not the Biafra that he's fighting. Now it's Sudanese that is the president of Nigeria. If anywhere I see Gowon, if I don't do it, God punish me. I will spit on his face. Send me to jail. I will spit on his face. He's a bastard. And he calls himself a Christian. He pioneered over the affairs that will jeopardize the Christian foundation. They came and concocted lies when they came back. Tell the masses what was the meeting, the outcome of the meeting. Why don't you tell the masses? He avoided announcing it the first day. He avoided announcing it the second day. He avoided announcing it the third day. They called him, what is the Aburi Accord finalization of the agreement? What is the agreement up to? Till today, as I'm speaking here, Gowon did not release that agreement publicly. The British people told him, don't release it. The same people who hired Fulanis into our land. They told Gowon, don't release those documents, don't release those informations, don't release that agreement publicly. Hide that agreement. Keep that agreement with you. That agreement cannot work. That cannot stand. All of a sudden, they start killing our people in the north, in the northern region. In 1945, do you know how many people they killed? In 3 days. That is why when people who doesn't understand what we have gone through, when they are speaking like this, I look at them as people who have empty scores. You know, when somebody dies and he stays like 5, 7, 8, 10 years, when you bring out the score of the person, it's already decayed and you will see empty score. That is how I regard such people. When they are speaking before me, when they are speaking nonsense of what they don't know. That is how I regard those people. That empty head of empty score, a dead man walking. Empty head, talking nonsense. What happened? We must continue. What happened? What they did was, they went and started violence. In 1945, within 3 days, they killed. Do you know how many people they killed? Do you know how many people they killed? 700,000 people. Which people do they kill? In the night, they gather our children. They gather our children. Oh my God. In the night, they gather our children, our families. They gather them in one place. They kill them in that place. People sustained a lot of injuries, ran into some families. People ran into homes. Some of their friends protected them and had to push them in any available car for them to be sent to the east. And what happened? They made sure that they killed as much as the one that we could count was about 700,000. Talk of the ones we don't know. That is not finished. That is why I told them Nigeria is negotiable. Because that union have never yielded peace. And I will tell you why Biafra is not negotiable. I'm continuing. So now, they made sure that they killed our people consistently for 20 to 30. When Operation Python dance, it's not the first time they bring one name. They call it Operation this, they call it this one. They instigate one issue or one case or the other. They start killing our people with impunity. Without no cause, without no reason. They will burn Muhammad picture in Pakistan. They will come to kill our people in northern region. You tell me that this is what will prompt me to keep silent and not to shout? Oh my God. We must continue well. So, what I'm trying to say in essence is this. In 1945, they killed about 700,000 people, the one we can count. More than 150,000 people came back home, wounded, injured, slaughtered, dead bodies coming back home. Ojukwu said no. That was not when Ojukwu said no even. I mean, inconsistent killings. After the Aburi, they couldn't come to a compromise. They couldn't come to a point. And what happened? Not 700 people. Someone in us about 30 minutes, we won't forget. Yes. So, let's continue. Now, consistently, I gave a reference. I'm not saying that was when Ojukwu said that will not happen. No, I'm giving a reference. Consistently for 36 times, in occasions and time to time in the northern region, they killed our people in thousands, in quantums. Without no accountability, no justification, nothing, they kill our people. Good. Now, I want to say something again. The Aburi, Gowan hided everything. Aburi came and they started violence again in the northern region. Our people were killed and killed and killed. Our people started coming back home. Ojukwu said no. We defeated them and we formed our state. They prepared and came war with us. We defeated them again. And the British people had to do what? The British people had to do what? The British people have to be flying from London, the military base of Britain. Let British government come and tell me if what I'm saying is lie or not. Let them tell me, because I know what I'm talking about. I have all the evidence. I have everything I'm talking. I have the evidence. The British government, they were not bombing Biafrans from Nigerian soil. They make their radio communication to Nigeria. Nigerian militaries will clear, they will come like Nigerian military. They will come and bomb Biafrans. They will bomb our schools. They will bomb our churches. They are the one who, the people who brought churches to us. Churches were brought by the British. Okay? To Anglican church. You understand? They are Catholic church. All of them. So, now, you look at these people. These people, what did? They started bombing our people. They killed our people for the total number of people that they killed. It's reckoned with 7 million. Anybody who is telling you that the number of people that they killed in Biafran land during the war was 3 million or 1.5 or 3.5 as they claim sometimes, go and spit that person's face. In 2 weeks, within the interval of 2 weeks, the female out of blockage were almost, oh my God. There is nothing that's in comparison to what happened to our people. Now, what did? They championed the cause of killing our people. They were buying arms in Russia. They were buying arms in Russia. They were getting arms in Saudi Arabia. Egypt. This Egypt you are seeing. They know our history very well. You see Egypt, they know our history very, very well. Do you know what they did? They planned and said, do not allow these people that used to carry this staff. Which people in the world that used to carry staff? Moses staff. In our land, you see Nnamdi Kanu, when he was doing campaign in Biafran land, he usually carried this staff. The white staff, he usually carried like this in his hand. The white staff, but like this. Now, they said that the Egyptian people, they made sure, they said that they supported the Futanjalos, the British people. They are long-time allies. They supported the British people. The Egyptians made sure that they supported the military operation to bomb Biafran land. Let nobody deceive you. You see Egypt is one of our problems. Egypt has fought our land time after time with the British people with joint operation. That time, Nigeria was rushing to Russia to get arms. British saw that if Russia starts selling arms to Nigeria, that Russia will take over the mandate for the war. What did British people did? Because first of all, they didn't want to give arms to the Fulanis because they don't trust the Fulanis, because they knew that the Fulanis were so brutal. They refused to give them arms. Nigerian government, the same Gowon, that is living today and evil. He went, they called Russian government and they said, Russian government, sell us arms. Sell us arms. Sell us arms. We need arms. Come on. Russian government immediately starting to prepare to sell arms to them. British intelligence got the information and double-crossed Russia and started bombarding arms, giving arms to the Fulanis to go on. Okay? So, that is all their plots. That is all their plots. I wish that Russia will not be in that position anymore. I wish that Russia will see the cause for the mistake that have been done for more than 60 years today. That mistake have been living till today. I wish that other countries who contributed and added to this cause of this emancipation against the Biafrans today, that they will realize there is a cause for us to stand together. There is a cause for us to stand to fight inhuman treatment. There is a cause for us to fight tyranny. There is a purpose for us to come together as one people and to fight injustice and to liberate and give freedom to the people that deserve freedom. So that's why I am urging all the whole world and all world leaders to see this cause that we are fighting as a cause that worth fighting for. That this is a cause for humanitarian need. That this is a cause for liberation of the truth in the world. Now, we must continue. Now, this mistake has been done. And since today, the British government insisted, and with all nervousness, insisted that they will keep the power in the hands of the Fulani till today. And we are saying no today because we are ready. When we are through completely, we will see. Nigeria will tell us how they will champion the cause for their government to enslave our people anymore. Enough is enough. We cannot take it. We cannot accept that. We cannot take it. Now, I want to explain to you from all this explanation and how they brought Fulani people into Nigeria, and how they betrayed the Aburi Accord, and how they have consistently killed our people in the northern region, and how this union have not worked for decades, and how they have continued to be lying to the masses and to the public, to the members of all the union of this fraud that they created. And all these lies continue. Will all this lie prevail? Will we accept and tolerate these killings every day? Look at what is happening in Zamfara today. Look at what is happening in Zamfara. The whole world is keeping silent because they said that the problem of Nigeria will affect other neighboring countries. That the problem of Nigeria will, that it will explode Africa. It will create African revolution. Now, what are they doing? They are trying to suppress it. And why are you trying to suppress it? You will not suppress it. We are not going to suppress it. We will explode it. We will explode it. So you learn from your mistake with history. So now, this union, is it working or is not working? This union, is it working or is not working? The same union that they come to our land, they take our petroleum. After they take our petroleum, what they do is they use it to buy arms in the black market because nobody wants to sell arms again to Nigerian government, to the Fulani cabals. No one wants to sell arms to them. Now what they do is they buy arms from black market. They give it to Mayati Allah. Mayati Allah will be distributing the guns to which people? To Fulani herdsmen. And sending it to Boko Haram. And the military with these guys, oh, they don't kill us, they start running. They place ammunitions into the hands of Boko Haram to kill innocent civilians. And you tell me that this is acceptable? How come this is acceptable? Now, that is why Nigeria is negotiable. Let me tell you why Biafra is not negotiable. Biafra is not negotiable because for more than 5,000 years, even before the Fulani who is ruling Nigeria, we are there. For more than 5,000 years. For more than 5,000 years, we have been there. Now, we have been living in that land. Our land is a promised land. Our land is the land that God have given to us, is a nation. From all those areas, they changed their names. From all those regions, if you check from the old Eastern Protectorate, from all those places, they changed the names of our people to another name. All of those land that belongs to us, that belongs to Biafran land, that we speak the same language, that we have similarities in our cultures, that we wear two wrappers together, that we keep ourselves binded together as one people with same culture. That we are the same people, no matter how we do, no matter how they try to divide us. They couldn't divide us. That is why we are talking about Biafra today. And that is why JUBRIL can always make mistake. In everything they orientate him, in everything they teach him behind the door, JUBRIL will come out to the public and make mistake because the Spirit of God is in the hands of our people. It's in the hands of our Lord, our Nnamdi Kanu. It's in the hands of our land. Because the Spirit of God is in our land. The Spirit of God leads us. Because God gave us that land. We are indigenes. Fulani people are not indigene. Nigerian state is not an indigene of a nation. Fulani people who are ruling you today, Where is the position of Hausa today? Where is the position of Yoruba today? Why have the power been? Why did the Macron came? I'm asking people. People don't understand what is going on, okay? The people that are controlling Nigeria are 3 countries, major 3 countries that are controlling Nigeria. Germany, Britain, and France. You know, when they had Berlin Conference, that was when they decided, do you know that they had a referendum for Southern Cameroon to join Cameroon? That Southern Cameroon people are our brothers? Do you know that those people are our people? But they use their hands to separate themselves. They said they want to go. Do you know that referendum did not start today? Why have referendum become a problem in this modern life and in this modern technology? Tell me. Because the people that are embezzling our petroleum don't want us to be free, so that they will enslave us for a lifetime. But enough is enough. This cannot work. We are the indigents of the land. An indigent of a land cannot run out of his land. An indigent of the land is the man who owns the land. You don't have to join a country into another country. Yes, we have to stand as our own nation. They have to stand as their own nation. Oduduwa is their own nation. Oduduwa. How many population does Ukraine has? How many population is Moldova? How many population is Latvia? How many population is Hungary? How many population is Britain? Britain is British people. Biafrans are more highly populated than Britain. Britain is 65 million. 65 million. 65 million. That's what British is. How many population is Holland? 15 million. So, tell me why we cannot be a nation. Tell me why Biafran nation cannot be a nation. To live, to handle the affairs, to manage the affairs of the future of our children, to manage the affairs and to be the mandate of our own people. Why should a Fulani man from Futanjalo be a commissioner of police in my land? Why should a Futanjalo man from Niger be a police commissioner in my land? Why should a Fulani man who came from Guinea be a commissioner of police in Anambra? Hey, Aruemena, we should stand up and boycott this particular election and let's see what will happen. If we don't get Biafra after this boycott, I don't know what I'm talking about. You understand? Let us boycott the election. This is our mandate. They are watching. The world is watching. They want to know what we are doing. They want to understand what we are doing. They want to understand if we are serious or we're not serious. That is when countries will come out to help us. Somebody will tell me, don't shout. Does what I talk about has meaning that have a detrimental shame to my land or not? Does what I discuss have a historic shame to my heritage and to my ancestors? Does it have it or not? All those things must come to an end. We must fight for our land. We must liberate for our land. Nigeria is a lost land. Because if you look at United Nations, tell Nigerians, take the mantle of your land back. You look at what should they tell Biafrans? That is what they are telling Biafrans. Take your own word on your own hands. Let's know if you are serious. And we are going to take it back. Because Biafra is not negotiable. But Nigeria is negotiable. And I've given you reasons why they are negotiable. Okay, come on. Just let's have a basic comparison here. A basic comparison. What is the achievement of the union called Nigeria since the creation of Nigeria? Can you tell me what a single achievement or one single thing that works effectively, just effectively for 24 hours? Light, electricity, which companies, functioning banks, they don't take light? Tell me, road, hospital, tell me, ASU is on strike now. Are you people aware? People that study for 5 years for one semester. ASU is on strike. They say they are lying to them and deceiving the masses. Federal government. That they will not show up in the meeting any longer. Now, the man you call your president cannot sign the signature of the highest office. Now, the man you call your president cannot come to debate. Now the man you call your president cannot remove his cap. Now the man you call your president cannot speak Fufu the Fulani language. He claims to be a Fulani. Speak Fulani language. Let me see. It's a disgrace to the Fulani kingdom. It's a disgrace to the Fulani people. Not all Fulanis are bad people. There are also Fulani people that are reasonable people. So what I'm saying here is this. Why can't this man now go to diplomatic missions abroad? Why is Osibanjo going for diplomatic missions in abroad? He is under surveillance, under watch. Any step he makes, they will arrest him. But they don't want to arrest him now because he's in the position, is against the international constitution. So that there will be no such kind of a thing in reputation to each country or other countries. After 24 hours of him leaving that office, if he don't run, come and see what will happen to that bastard. That bastard has finished his life. Anywhere he puts his fingerprint, he will be arrested. Anywhere he go, he will be arrested. Let him try it. Yes. We will cripple him and we will arrest him. We will send him and arrest him in Asarok and cabbage and bundle him like a package. And keep him in Asarok. He is an evil. Who came? You are not a citizen of the land. They gave you a position that doesn't belong to you. For you to come in, they are asking you to commit crime. You are committing crime with impunity. You see the anger that was in his face when he was confronted and said lie. When he was telling lie in the National Assembly, in the Senate, in the House. When he was telling lies, somebody said it's a lie. It's a lie. Can you look at his eyes? Go and watch that video. Go and study his eyes. Go and study his eyes and understand the kind of rage that runs in the nerves of that Babylon. That man is a Babylon and must have to be. Let me not use any word now. So, look here. What I'm saying is this. This man who was given the position, after giving the position, he came into a flourishing environment that you've never seen dollars before. After you assumed office, they started telling you, Mayati Allah, in Mayati Allah, Arewa youth, they are the people that are controlling him. They are the people who pushed him to go and arrest Mazen Nandekan, to arrest him, to go to kill him. They pushed federal government to kill him. Federal government couldn't go to kill him. Now, after government to arrest him, federal government couldn't go to arrest Nnamdi Kanu because they have not violated his bail charges. They have not. Nobody cannot tell somebody who is a family member that 10 people cannot be where he stays, that he cannot speak in the public, that he cannot, for what? Which constitution? Can you see how stupid Nigerian government is? Those bail charges they gave Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, for instance. I want to show you, I want to tell you people how much I feel. Those charges that was labeled against our leader, against my brother. Those charges that was labeled against that young man that was speaking out for the right of everybody, even when he went to court. He said, look at Yusuf. He gave an instance with Yusuf. What Yusuf is going through. Is Yusuf a Biafran man? Is Yusuf a Biafran man? Yusuf is not a Biafran man. He said, look at Yusuf. They left him here. They left him for more than 1 year. Nobody's touching his case file. Our leader, that is what we see. That is the example of leadership. That is what you see in a leader. That is what you see, that he never compromised the deprivations of human rights. He still give voice to the voiceless, give arms to the armless, give support to the weak. So, that is by the way. So, you look at all the conspiracies in Nigeria from history. Nigeria is not working and cannot work. And people should understand that Nigeria is not working and cannot work, and stop making experiments with the lives of people. Enough is enough. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, may Chukwu Kabiyama bless everybody and strengthen you and give you hope for the new year and give you faith to believe again in Biafra and give you the courage to agitate and strengthen you when you are so weak, and will live with us till Biafra is restored in the name of Chukwu Kabiyama. He say, I wish all Biafrans who are Christians, who are doing Christmas, a happy Christmas and a wonderful new year and a prosperous new year in advance. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless you all and grant you all your heart desires. I am outrageously bitter with what I am seeing in Imo State. Send this message to any friend you have in Imo State. Tell the person to watch this video from the beginning to the end. Tell the person that we are boycotting elections in 2019. Tell them that Uzodinma cannot solve the problems of Biafrans. Tell them that Uzodinma is not capable to solve the problem of Imo State people. That Biafra is the solution of the Imo State people. Tell Uzodinma to go and sleep in the Futajalon Sea and get lost in the Futajalon water and leave us alone with his election and his APC. The party that brought about the emancipation of our people in Operation Python, that is not more than 1.5, it's not up to 1 year, 1 year and 3-4 months. You brought the same party to our land to come and enslave our people because you're talking about Okorocha. Okorocha have finished his mission. Were you people able to hold Okorocha when he was in position as a governor? No. How will you hold Uzodinma responsible if he becomes the governor? How will you hold another candidate if he becomes the governor responsible? Let us boycott this election in 2019 and let the world see our voice be heard with one voice, with one purpose, and with one cause. May Chukwu Kabiyama bless everybody and bless you and your family. I pray for Uche Mefo. I pray for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Elohim, Yahoshua. Come and fight for your children. Come and stand for the cause of your children. Come and speak for us that doesn't have voice to speak. Come and stand for us where we are not there when they are negotiating for our behalf. Come and be our Lord and our personal Savior. Come and protect us and guide us. Come and be our voice. Come and stand for us and fight for us, both physical and spiritual. God of Isaac, Meshach, and Abednego, God of Moses, God of Joshua, God that brought us to Biafra land from a far distance and have given us dominion over that land. Come and fight for your children. Come and stand for us in 2019 as we are heading to 2019. Oh, my Lord, my Father, my Lord, my Father, Elohim. Shalom. The Lord that gave us the sword to handle as our ethnic and our hereditary privilege. That sword that you give to us will stand with us. That sword that you commanded Moses to touch the water to separate, you will connect it to all borders of Biafran land, and you will create a demarcation between us and Nigeria. Behold, as we head to the new year, may you protect and guide all your children. May you protect all the leaders of IPOB all over the world. May you guide and protect us and prevent us from falling into the hands of the enemy. Guide us when we are going out. Protect us when we are coming in. Shalom. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, shalom, Elohim. Shalom, Elohim, shalom. Come and fight for us. Come and fight for us, Elohim. Come and stand for us, Elohim. We are heading into 2019, Elohim. Come and be with us. 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 Come and guide us and clean up our tears and put smile in Biafran land. The blood that has been shed in our land is too much. The blood that has been shed in our land is too much. The blood that has been shed in our land is too much. The blood that has been shed in our land is too much. Elohim, come and fight for your children in the name of Ochukwokika Abiyama. He say, I call upon our people, I call upon our elders to join this cause. This cause is not a political cause. This cause is the cause for the liberation of our children. This cause is the cause to liberate us from slavery, from the hand of the criminal that was bought and was paid to import the Fulanis to enslave us. Shalom, shalom, oh my God. Come and help us in the name of Chukwokika Abiyama. As these tears that run in the eyes of your children, so as we cry in pain, shall our enemies never cease to cry, never cease to be confused, never cease to be scattered. Oh my Lord, send helpers from all over the world. Send helpers from all over the world to come and oversee the cause of our cause for the restoration of Biafra and give courage to our people. Oh Lord, my Father, may the Lord of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob be with you all and guide you all in the name of Chukwokika Abiyama. He say, thank you so much, my people. Thank you so much. As we all as we are going to depart from this sermon today, I ask all my brothers and my sisters that religion and freedom of worship is your choice. Nobody will stop you from worshiping the Lord you want to worship. Even if Biafra comes, Biafra will give the right for freedom of liberation, freedom of worship, freedom of doctrine, freedom of religion. This is the right of everybody. So Lord, come and restore the pride of your people. Come and restore the dignity of your people. Come and restore this pain that our people have bared. Look at all our roads. All our roads are all death trap for human beings to walk through. Accident every day. Fulani people, Fulani army and police mounted all our roads and extorting our people, Oh my God, come and save your children. Come and save your children. Shalom. Shalom in the name of Chukwokika Abiyama. He say, thank you so much. Thank you, Lord, for being here with us. I thank you. I will not stop thanking you, Yahushua. I will not stop thanking you, Elohim. I will not stop thanking you, Elohim. Come and stand with us. I want to stop, but I cannot stop because the Spirit of God have laid this cause for this prayer. Oh Lord, come and help us. Come and help us. Come and lead us through this cause that we have become slave in our land for decades. We cannot continue like this. We cannot. We will never. We will protect our land as you protect us. May your name and your mercy dwell upon our lives and our generation. And let us not have any casualty or much casualties. Let us liberate our people Even if there is the war that might fall upon us, lead us through. Lead us through in the name of Chukwokika Abiyama, because we never declared war against nobody. They declared war against us. That is right and freedom of defense, self-defense, which is constitutional. Lord, be with us and guide our children as how we come back here again next time as the Spirit leads me in the name of Chukwokika Abiyama. He said, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. All my people, I worship the Lord Yahushua. I worship Elohim. On behalf of Biafrans, on behalf of everybody, I commit all the people that are traveling. Let God protect you and guide you. And guide you in the name of Chukwokika Abiyama. He said, bye-bye, all everybody. Thank you. And I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. As I leave now, may Chukwokika Abiyama bless you all and protect you and guide you and give you all your heart desires. In the name of Chukwokika Abiyama. He said, IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. One family, IPOB. Thank you so much, my brothers and my sisters. As I am leaving, I cover everybody with the blood of Yahushua, with the blood of Elohim. I cover everybody with the blood of Jesus. I cover everybody with the Spirit of the Holy Ghost. In the name of Jesus, one family, my brother. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. And remain blessed.